Good morning. I just wanted to shoot a little video and just kind of explain a little bit about my story and how I got into building my business with doTERRA. I kind of get asked often, how do you build a business? Why did you build a business? And so I just thought a video would be fun to just hop on here and kind of share my story. So a little background, if you're not familiar, my husband and I lived in Portland for the last 8 years. And during that time, I built a wedding photography business. And so I enjoyed running my own business and working for myself. And through that, I was also diagnosed with infertility. And that just like radically changed my life. And I decided to just evaluate everything in my life, what I was eating, what I was putting on my body, what I was bringing into my home. And as I began doing that, I also brought essential oils into my home just as a way to work with my immune system, to have healthier cleaning solutions, and just I used it for a variety of things. And so then 2 years ago, I had my twins, Brooklyn and Eliana, in Portland. And so I just was ready to like dive in full force with essential oils because I wanted to give my girls a better way. I really did not want any toxins in our home. I was just ready. I wanted to know everything about essential oils. And so we moved to Spokane, and so I just began learning and soaking it all up. And through that, during that time, I just decided that I wasn't ready to continue my photography business. I took like a maternity break, and I didn't want to go back. And one of the main reasons was I had to give up my whole entire summer and all my weekends, and I just wanted to spend time with my family. I didn't want to be working. And so I said I retired from my photography business. And so as I'm like learning about essential oils and just loving it and sharing it and believing in it, my husband last year kind of like sat me down and he said, "Why are you not doing this as a business? Like, you love these so much, you use them, you believe they work, we've seen them work in our home, you need to do this as a business." And I was like, no way. I don't know what I think about network marketing. I don't know if I can do this. And so I reached out to my friend Jessie and we had a conversation, and I just decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I just want you to know that I decided to do this business fully scared, not quite understanding it all, and just with the point that I'm going to make enough money to pay for my oils. That was kind of like my small goal. And so I was like, okay, if I set my goals low, that's what I can do. And so as I started getting into it, I paid for my oils very quickly. And so I was just like, I want to do this as a business full time. And it just was a great outlet for me. So I reached out to Jessie in January and signed up. And so I've been building the business for several months, and here it is, September. And I am so thankful that I said yes. I actually wish that I said yes a long time ago. It's just been the best thing. It's been so fun. And so I just want to kind of explain to you, maybe this opportunity is for you, and I would just hate for you to miss out. I wish that this opportunity was presented to me a long time ago. And so I just want to make sure that I present it to you guys. One of the things that really attracted to me to building this business was actually the community. I loved the group of people that I was getting to meet and share just similar interests in natural solutions and essential oils and just similar lifestyle, and that just was an outlet for me that I needed at that time. And it's actually become something that I just thoroughly love, is the community aspect of it. The other reason why I actually decided to sign up with doTERRA and sell their oils was, one, that was the oils that after research I knew that I wanted to use in my home. I believe doTERRA just has the highest standard in purity and testing. There's just so much that they do. So like one of the ways is they do third-party testing, and on all their bottles there's a number. You can type that into a website, track it, see where your oils came from, read the report. The other reason why I loved doTERRA was they do so much good in the world. I can't even list it all. It's so amazing. They love getting girls, partnering with organizations to help rescue girls out of sex trafficking. They are spending so much money to make sure these organizations are well equipped to do that. And one of those reasons or ways is by the Hope Oil. When you spend $20 and buy that Hope Oil, all that money goes to Operation Underground Rescue to rescue those girls. Another reason why I love doTERRA is when they go into these third world countries that they're working with, they don't go in and say, this is what we're going to do to help you. They ask the farmers in the community, what do you need? What can we do for you? And then they fulfill that request. So if that's, we need a medical clinic, we need schools, they do it and they build it and they spend millions of dollars to do that for them. And so I just love doTERRA's heart to give and to serve. And that culture that they have built just like seeps through, and it's infectious to all of us to just give and serve with our time and our money and our resources. So it's not your typical like, we want you to get rich and live this luxurious life in debt. They want you to be financially free. They want you to be free with your time and to use those resources of your time and money to give and to serve. And I love that. I just love that heart behind it. And my husband and I just are so passionate about not being in debt and to helping other people get out of debt and just live free. And doTERRA does not have any debt, and they are passionate about that they even have a program that you can sign up to get out of debt and to live free. And so I just love that they support you in that, and they want to help you. It's not just like a goal they throw out there, but they give you the resources to be able to do it. So doTERRA is just a great company to align with and to represent. So I just want to touch base that when I picked the #1 essential oil company in the world, there was like great reason why I did that. So you may be thinking, you know, should I do this? And I just wanted to say that there's a place for you. If you want to just pay for your oils, there's a place for you. If you want to work part-time, there's a place for you. If you want to work full-time, you can do it. And you may have a bunch of fear in your heart, and you may be like, I don't know if I can. There's a community here to support you, to walk you through it. A lot of times I do things totally fearful, like filming this video. I don't wait for the courage to show up. I just face my fears and do it. And I love that there's just people in this business that support you to just face your fears and to grow. And it's just amazing. I love it. And the other thing is, you may be a mom, a student, you may have a full-time job, and that's okay. There's a place for you as well. It doesn't mean that you have to quit your job to do this. You just figure out what works for your schedule and what you want to do. And for me, I have busy twin girls, so I work in the evenings and, you know, sometimes, and then I work, you know, maybe on the weekends, but I make my own schedule, and that's what's so great. I'm not giving up my summers anymore. So if you think this is you and you want to learn more, reach out. I'd love to have a conversation. I'd love to hear more of your fears. I'd love to hear more of your what you're excited about. So if you just want to start paying for your oils, that's a good place to start, because I believe that you can pay for your oils very quickly. And when you join and want to build this business in this community, on my team, you have support. You're not doing this alone. You're not in your home trying to like make a way. We do it together. We support each other. We cheer each other on. And the best part is you can be you. You don't have to fit into a mold. You don't have to be me. You get to be you. And so we look at your strengths and we say, let's use those strengths and leverage those. So, you know, I love social media, so I am on social media. But if you're outgoing and, you know, extroverted and at home or out in your work, use your strengths and do that. If you're introverted, well, use your strengths and do that. You don't have to be me. So I wanted to just like clarify that when you want to build a business, you have the freedom to use your own creativity and your own strengths to build your business. And there's complete freedom and support to do that. So if you're interested in learning more, I'll put my email, and I'd just love to have a conversation. So I can't wait to chat with you guys.